Alright. So we got our third party member. What should we do next? I mean, there's a few things I want to do. I guess I should go... Well, I feel like my mind is going a little bit low here. So actually, I want to go back to the basement real quick to get some wine, actually. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I guess... I don't know what's the fastest way, but I'm going to go this way, I guess. Hopefully don't get hit by any rusty nails. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned, because I kind of speed ran through the first part of the game. Okay. What the fuck? He doesn't usually go there. But there's a freaking giant monster here, by the way. He's like Smo, the executioner from Dark Souls. You do not want to fight him. Bad idea. He will smash you in the head. So I like to go down here. Real quick. I do have some glass vials, so might as well fill up this. I didn't like anticipate freaking jellyfish here. Hopefully it doesn't do a parasite thing again. I have like 3 guys with me now. It should be fine. Usually it ends like that. Somehow the first time I did it, I missed. But usually it ends just like that. You just stab it in the head, it dies. That's it. Nothing else. What? Not again. Fine. It's very unlikely that we'll get hit by these enemies. We have 3 party members. Anyway, so here's some wine. I'd like to get some wine, please. This is actually a very good resource. This is not something I realized until my later playthroughs, actually. I didn't realize you could just grab wine here. I thought they were here for decoration, But yeah, they can like give you 2 each, I believe. And then get some wine. Oop. And oop. And then you can actually get some more wine, actually, because if you use a vial, it turns back into an empty vial, so you keep refilling it. Not infinite, however, because yeah, it doesn't run out. Mushroom. You hear voices inside your head. Come and find me. Let the blood flow. The door seems to be locked, and there's an emblem of a crow on the lock. So yeah, here's the thing. If you... I guess we'll see. Let's see. Let's force the door. See if that works. I actually don't know if I'm strong enough to destroy it, but let's see. I mean, I guess it's Ragnavir crits. Come on, crit. Crit, Ragnavir. Come on, crit. Just crit real quick. Oh, it works. Okay, never mind. Just like 3 hits already works. Alright. So normally the way you open that door is actually by defeating Crow Mauler. You get a key from Crow Mauler, the big crow guy that like follows us around and one-shots you, If you kill him, you get the key and you go in there. I guess you could also use the red vial. I didn't realize you could use the red vial. There's another way too. There's like a very cheesy way. I don't know. There's like a lot of exploits in the game. Technically, I'm kind of almost exploiting this game already, just from that weird like save bed thing. I don't know if it's intentional that somehow the mod might have actually fixed that, but normally, again, you don't get free saves like that. Again, it's technically fair because you still get free saves anyway. If you defeat all enemies in the area, you just you just have to do like an annoying coin flip every time. That's all. What was I trying to say? I actually forgot. I don't know why I'm looking through my inventory. I forget why I was even doing that. But yeah. Crow key, red vial. I was talking about a cheesy way to like open the door. You can actually do it very early on if you know how to do it. But I believe like the guard skill, and you can get the skill on Dars as well. But the leg sweep. For some reason, the leg sweep, it's normally a skill where you cut the legs of an enemy. Like it one-shots the limbs of at least the lower extremities, which is pretty interesting. But you can also use it on doors for some reason. And for some reason, it one-shots doors, especially doors that have a lot of high HP, like this one. And that's another way to actually get the Lugar. If you know how, you can make Dars like learn that skill pretty early on and just destroy all the doors and then just go straight to the shortcut. I didn't do it that way because I feel like it's an exploit. Again, there's a lot of exploits in this game, but I don't know. I just draw the line there because it just feels immersion breaking. Like somehow you like sweep the door, like you sweep its legs and it explodes. I don't know why it would do that. So it doesn't make sense in my head. That's why I didn't use it. But anyway, you hear voices inside your head. You miserable mortal worm. You wish to use me. Alright, well since we're here, and since we could have opened the door anyway, we might as well get this as well. So this is a weapon. You hear voices inside your head. The sounds seem to come from the sword that's on top of the carcasses. Chaos, pain, misery. Those are the reasons I was created. Do you want me? Sure. Very well. You take Miasma with you. Alright, so this is another powerful weapon. It's an otherworldly sword that oozes toxic gas. The sword is said to house the strength of 6 men. It is a cursed weapon, but like in a different way. Actually, mechanically, it's not a cursed weapon, but it's actually a weapon with special events, which I will not trigger because it's detrimental to my playthrough. However, I guess we'll equip it on her for now, just to see the effects. The reason I don't use it usually on the playable character, for 2 reasons. But the biggest reason is that it's a little annoying because, I guess we'll see. Show. After eating, a bunch of these mushrooms, I'm gonna do a mushroom feast. Delicious. Stuff these mushrooms in your mouth right now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Eat mushroom. Num num num. Alright. But basically the Miasma is a very powerful weapon. Relatively powerful, for the game anyway. But it's kind of dangerous, because if you run around with a weapon and your mind is low, there's a special event that can happen in certain spots where the sword takes over your character's mind, and you're forced into a cutscene. Speaking of cutscenes, I guess. Well, not really cutscene, but Ghost Figure attacks us. Let's see. Well, our weapons can't actually attack. Miasma, again, despite being a quote-unquote cursed weapon, I can't actually hit ghosts, so we actually have to guard. Ragmadir can attack, and hopefully this just one-shots it. If it doesn't one-shot, it's bad, because this ghost is actually pretty dangerous. Okay, there you go. This one-shots it. You managed to defeat the specter that was after your sword. Like distant winds carried from the faraway lands, you hear whispers. Finish my task. Oh, worthy. The Eastern Sword was purified. The engraving on the hilt becomes clear to you now. Eastern Sword was purified and revealed to its true name to you. The Black Steel of the East. It's a weeaboo katana sword. Slightly unfortunately, though, it's not a cursed weapon anymore, so you can't use it on ghosts, but oh well, whatever. It's still pretty powerful in its own right. And now the the ghost thing won't attack you anymore, which is fine. Like, whatever. Anyway, I actually want to save again because we did that, and so we don't have like annoying ghosts stalking us anymore. And we got this powerful weapon. We might as well save now. Actually, so I actually want to go. I'm gonna save a holic is the thing. This game does not encourage you to save, but like I want to save every 5 seconds. So like it really is against my natural instinct when I play any kind of RPG, really, any game really. I want to save every 5 seconds. I can't. I'm not allowed to do that. All right. Well, since we're here, we might as well go back to the prison and just save. It's all going back and forth. Let's see. Here again, I don't know. I don't think this is an exploit. Effectively, it's the same thing. Effectively, like, really, I'm not cheating. Is what I like to think. Copium. But yeah, normally you aren't able to just save without coin flip. I think it's just weirdly glitched. I don't know. Probably because of the mods, which doesn't affect much. The mods just affect the censorship, and then it affects the typos, and that's it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Miasma thing. It hasn't really happened yet, I guess, but now we'll keep it on for now. I just want to show, like, real quick the reason why I don't have it on Dars, or like any of your playable characters. For one, again, if your mind is low and if you walk to a certain area, a cutscene will happen, and then your character will kill your entire party. So, like, it's a bad idea. If you equip it on any other character, a similar thing will happen if their mind is low, but you're on the receiving end. It doesn't happen instantaneously, though. It's like a whole, like, dialogue thing, but it's possible to avoid being killed, but it's not great, Generally speaking, Miasma is a dangerous weapon if you have low mind. However, the character that is its best use for is actually Lagarde. If you give it to Lagarde, he never actually succumbs to the sword. for whatever reason. You know, it's like a plot thing, I guess, sort of. He has the enough willpower to always avoid being taken over or possessed by the sword. So I'll probably give it to him later. For now, I just want to keep it on Dars, just for fun, just to show a quick reason why I don't like it on the playable character. Let's see. I could fight that lizard. Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting. I'm always reminded of, and I always forget to do it. I have this ancient book. By the way, since we saved quite recently, I might as well use this. I guess we'll see. We'll just use it right now. You feel a twist inside as you take the book from your satchel. You feel a great urge to open the book, but at the same time, you feel like consequences might be terrible. You know, we have a checkpoint. You know, might as well read it. It turns out that this book is the very book many legends tell about. It goes by many names. The Rites of Madness, Al-Aziv, Testament of Grogroth, Ex Mortis, and the Necronomicon. Oh, no, we don't even get to see it. You hear that sound effect? I don't know if you can hear it, but that was a sword. Anyway, heads or tails? I always go heads. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's probability, right? Ah, we did it. Okay. The book is summoning powers that exceed your understanding. Next to this ancient presence, you are nothing but a feeble ant. Grogroth blesses you with new blood magic. You learn hurting. That's okay. I was gonna roll with it, but there you go. As you finish reading the book, it crumbles to dust before your very eyes. There you go. So that's a book. The Necronomicon teaches you a random skill from Grogroth. They're mostly like offensive spells. You get some interesting spells. Hurting is just like a offense. Oh, I guess. That's crafting. Hurting is this. Concentrated feelings of pain created with evidence for it. Causes 40 mind and it just does damage to an enemy. I guess it can be useful, maybe. It's kind of like a basic skill, really. So it's not super useful. But you know, we're just gonna live with it. Let's see. Do I want to fight this lizard? Oh, there you go. Blood, get blood, get blood. Okay, I just want to show that real quick. So that's part of the reason why I don't like to have it on the playable character. It keeps doing that 100 times, and that's annoying. So that's the only reason, really. So I'm gonna give it to Legardus, and he'll deal with it. All right. Do I want to fight this lizard? The lizard can poison you, is the thing. I don't have any. Well, I do. I can mix the green herb and red herb, I guess, if I need to. Alright, we'll give it a shot. If it gets too bad, I guess we'll just reload. First thing I want to do, I want to get rid of the shield. One of the strongest moves that this lizard can do is like a counter attack, actually. So I want to get rid of the shield as quick as possible. Second priority is a sword, obviously. We're gonna do that too. I don't know, can Dars... Well, Dars can't really one-shot it, can it? Can she? I don't know how much HP. It doesn't show, by the way, how much HP the limbs have. Every limb has their own HP, but it doesn't show, you know. I don't know, I guess we'll do this. Do this and this. Hopefully, yeah, that's good. Oh, that's a crit, actually. It's great. And you're dead. Okay, never mind. You're just dead. Never mind. I just got lucky. Enemies in this game can do some devastating attacks. Oh, mix of red and blue. Huh. I think that's just healing. I can also try skinning this lizard, by the way, but you can't because it's it's very hard skin. Anyway, but yeah. What's I trying to say? Oh yeah, enemies in this game could do some devastating attacks, but it's mitigated by the fact that if you just have enough attack, if you do just overwhelming damage from enough party members, you don't have to get damaged, which is really great. Again, because I don't know if I mentioned before, but again, resources in this game are scarce. You know, healing, food, mine, and everything. It's limited, usually for the most part. And until you get to a certain point, anyway. But it's tough, to get like get your HP back. You can't just like fight some random enemy and then get hit for a little bit. You're fine, whatever. You don't heal. At least not easily. again, there's ways around it. I can do the cheesy method of just wearing that ring, you know, enter a battle of a door over and over again. Also, there's these guys. Oh, I didn't distract with these guys. You know, I kind of ran past them because, again, I had a timer in the beginning. But we can talk to these guys. They're a human hydra.
I'm hungry. Bring us food, human.
What do you eat?
Humans, of course, bring us sacrifices.
Right. This is just a human amalgamation of random people. I think they're I don't know. There's no reason to fight them, actually. They don't drop anything. They don't do anything, really. I believe you can feed the girl to them, but, like, it doesn't do anything. Oh, where are you going? That's what they're saying. They're, like, nothing, actually. If you fight them, like, I don't think they've been doing damage. They just do emotional damage, actually. They insult you. That's kind of it. Alright. I don't know. I'm kind of meandering now, so what should I do now? I'm trying to think. Probably the next thing I want to do... I probably want to... I mean, it's a few things. I want to get... how many soul stones do I have? I have 3. Might as well use 1. I'm gonna use 1 soul stone. This is a lesser soul. The soul stone changes its appearance. The stone's radiating faint blue light. I believe it gives us a lesser soul. Where is it? Lesser soul, lesser soul. Where are you, lesser soul? I have too many items, you know. That's something I also kind of don't like as well in this game. It's kind of like, I mean, it's RPG Maker, I guess, but you know, organizing everything's kind of not great, you know. I wish it was like categorized, like sorted, you know, for food and usable items, things like that. Anyway, here's a lesser soul. Yeah, just look at it real quick. So you just get a lesser soul. For most enemies in the game, we use a soul stone, then we get a lesser soul. Now, what do you use a lesser stone for? Well, you actually use it here. I think there's another place to use this on, but you can also use it here. You investigate this door. It doesn't open unless you have a purifying talisman. You know, coincidentally, or conveniently rather, you can get a purifying talisman by killing one of the priests. So, here. And over here, and this is something the game does not explain. You know, this is like a very useful tool, but the game does not explain that to any beginners. But there's something written here. The Hexen creates a connection to the gods, both new and old. To get closer to the older gods, you must work your way up and gain their affinity. With each circle, you get closer to them. New gods only pass on their knowledge to those who share the same birth sign and soul with them. It's a roundabout way of saying that, well, I don't know. There's a way to interpret this. But anyway. But let me see. So you can curse equipment here. So these require souls, lesser souls. Again, it's basically a straight upgrade usually. Though sometimes, a random thing actually, I try to upgrade something called a crude sword, you know? I think a lizard sometimes drops that weapon. If we try to curse that, it breaks it. So, like, you know, I think that's the only exception. But usually you can curse most equipment, at least ones that are not unique, like Miasma, like Eastern Sword. Basically, increases its attack power. Let's see, but we use the Hexen as well. So the Hexen basically is a skill tree. It's like Diablo, Path of Exile, you know, looks kind of like Final Fantasy X style skill tree. You start with, it's kind of weird navigating, by the way, the skill tree. It's like, it uses arrow keys, it's strange. I don't know where I want to go. But, you know, there's different souls. We have the Soul of Domination, because that's what Dars has. Depending on your star character, actually, they might have different souls. Endless, Domination, Torment, and Enlightenment. And the book, you know, said something about new gods. I guess, I don't know if I can explain that right now. Kind of spoilers, really. But you can get the other souls in order to learn other skills. But for now, you can only learn skills on the Domination skill tree, at least with Dars. Leg sweep, counter, and defensive stance. So there's various skills you can learn. But we also have skills randomly from other places, because kind of learn them in other ways. So it's not the only way you can learn the skills. Sometimes you get them through, for example, dash. You learn through picking dialogue options in the beginning. Or not dialogue options, you know, the little like beginner options, I guess. And obviously hurting from the ancient book. So sometimes you can just get them randomly, like scrolls and whatnot. But there's one circle here that's open. So this one's open, actually. This is Almir's circle, which again doesn't explain it. You just gotta like look at it. You know, you just gotta know. I guess I can also use my mouse. But this is Grogaroth. This is, I believe, Sylvian. Got a lot of healing spells, which is very useful. This is the God of the Depths, actually, which I never really explored, but you can also learn some other skills from them as well, but you gotta do like a very specific thing to do that, which I don't know if I can do with this character unless you get that skill randomly. I don't know how you would do that. But Almir only actually has one spell you can learn from them, at least, you know, through this Hexen anyway. It's Blood Portal. And we're gonna get that real quick, I think. Learn Blood Portal? Yes. I learned the skill of Blood Portal. What does a Blood Portal do? It's actually just a convenience thing, really. It's not really necessary. I like to have it for the purposes of recording, but it's a magic that enables one to create portals between ritual circles. So basically, it's fast travel. You know, you have to literally unlock fast travel in this game as like a skill. Because if you don't get it naturally. Unlike a lot of modern games where you just get fast travel. Nope, in this game you do not get fast travel for free. You have to do a very specific thing and pay for it too. Let's see, my character's getting hungry again. I don't know. Eat salamis. How about salami? Have a salami. Actually, let me see. Blueberries actually heal you a little bit, actually. A rather fresh pile of blueberries. They're very healthy, as in they heal you for HP. I'm gonna give it to Lagarde a little bit. Heal up a little bit. He got damaged slightly. Alright. Let's go over here. Maybe? What was it? There's a ritual. I remember there was a ritual circle, right? On the first. Oh, no, not in the basement, rather. It's over here. Oh yeah, this guy. Coins real quick. 31 coins. I don't think that's enough. Anyway, for now though, let's go over, I believe, here. Yeah, here we go. Great blood portal? Yeah. I'm gonna create a blood portal real quick, that's all. Yeah, we can't go anywhere, but we can actually see other locations we can go to. So it's like, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's actually 5 other ritual portals we can go to. I think we saw one in the mines. I remember. I mean, I know there's one. I just know if I, you know, when I ran past everything, I don't know if I showed that, actually. This guy's pretty important too. Should I? I don't know. Whatever. Like, RP-wise, you know, can I justify murdering? If I murdered the guy with the mask, basically, like, it does give you something pretty good. I like, at least for in the future anyway. But I don't know if I can RP that. You know, can I RP, like, murder him real quick? I RP murder that guy. You know, I feel like he's become a murder hobo, you know, like in D&D. We just start killing people for their loot. Doesn't make any sense. I gotta have a reason, you know? Have motivation. Anyway, let's see. What should I do next? I guess I want to go down the mines. Okay, I want to save again, however, but... So let's do that. Drop down here. Wait, was there a reason to drop down here? I can't remember. Oh, no! I didn't even see that guy. Do I have any torches? How many torches? I should use, I forgot to craft more torches. I have 1 stick available. I guess I don't need to use sticks anymore. Sticks are really just for the dogs. Looks like the mine is going down. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and save again. It's a little tedious. It's even more tedious when you're forced to do a coin flip every time, but I don't know, for some reason it doesn't make me do a coin flip. I like to think that maybe it's just a bug that's fixed by the mod. I believe it could be the the Now in English mod, you know, the one that supposedly like fixes typos and everything, though I still see some spelling mistakes. But you know, like, whatever. It's fine. It's hard to probably like proofread the entire game. I imagine maybe I think one of the update notes did say about fixing a few bugs. I don't know if that's what's considered a bug or not. Not sure. Anyway, alright, so we're back down here. What I like to do actually is fight sort of like a boss, actually. So, was it over here? Yeah. Again, the layout's slightly different every time, but I recognize this layout. Also, you hear something from the darkness, eh? So there's a bunch of eggs here, it seems like. Something shiny. Also, I heard howling. Awoo! Anyway, got soul stone there. Soul stones are useful. Soul stones, there's a few guaranteed spots where you get soul stones, and they're relatively uncommon. But they are useful. It's how you use it, again, to curse your equipment or learn skill. Anyway, random monster thing attacks us. It's the cave mother. It's the bigger version of those cave creatures. I think the best thing we can do against her is to not attack her breast, because I don't think that does anything, as far as I know. I think it's just to simply attack torso. I think we have enough damage to simply just murder her, I think. Let's just see. Oop. Especially if we get a crit. That's why the Eastern Story is great. It just crits. That's amazing. That's just fantastic. There you go. So the cave mother goes away. Bye. And I'm just gonna. I don't know if this does anything, but I'm just gonna destroy all these eggs. This is just pest control. We don't want more of these strange creatures running around. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Boom. I don't think you can go with the other ones though. So there's still gonna be more. Anyway. Alright, so that's that. I believe if you... Yeah. There's a second phase, by the way. I remember one of my playthroughs, actually, I did kill the cave mother, but she didn't appear the second time for some reason. It's weird. No matter where I went. Oh, we're just gonna kill her again. Oh. Hey, okay. I didn't realize I got an attack off. What the heck? Didn't seem like he got damaged or anything, so that's good. Like he didn't get an infection or anything. That's good. I guess I'm gonna put down real quick to heal up. I don't know. Anyway, so it's dead. The reason why we want this thing dead is actually to get there's an opening between the legs. We want to get some gnome eggs. That's important, actually. Gnome eggs are important. It's useful for a certain thing. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I wasted a soul stone. Well, whatever. It's not too bad. You can get more soul stones, but I actually did not mean to do that. I kind of spammed the button. I didn't realize that could happen. Is she a unique soul? Maybe? I don't know if she is. What did her soul turn to? Normally it's a lesser soul, but I don't remember if she's like a unique enemy technically. I don't see one. I have the gnome eggs, but oh yeah, if it's oh here you go. If it's a unique soul, it appears here. I forgot about that. Cave mother soul. The soul of the cave mother gives another increase in aggression. Yeah, it gives you extra attack. So she is a unique soul. That's okay, I guess. I think it's not that great though. Anyway, I was gonna say, for some reason you can get multiple gnome eggs. I don't think that's intentional, to be honest. I think it's something to do with for some reason, the way the game script works is that you can interact with multiple, multiple parts of the same object for some reason, or it's technically scripted as multiple objects. Like imagine there's actually 6 crates here or something, and each part actually gives you a new item, which is the gnome egg. I don't know if you need more than one. Let's see. We're hungry again. I don't know. Just eat some tomatoes. Have some tomatoes. I can also pray on this thing, by the way. This is actually a giant penis. Which, if you can imagine, which god would most likely be a giant penis? I guess whenever the game, I don't know. We haven't found any lore books really. I guess we get the lore books at the end. But again, Grogoroth is the god of destruction and death. Zugun is the god of fertility. I think it was mentioned in one of the books. And Almir again wasn't really explained that much, but Almir is kind of like a, I don't know if we find a book about them, but basically kind of like a Jesus Christ figure, some random god that was the one that was resurrected and stuff and became ascended or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it's Sylvian. Sylvian actually represents the the rabbit orgy as well. So, there you go. Oh, I did not mean to fight you guys, but that's okay. I can probably just do this. It's fine. I'll just murder you. I will go wet. I mean, if both of these hit, which it didn't, I guess that's fine. It would have ended the battle anyway. Because that's the annoying thing about fighting the cave gnomes on your own. You can't do the Quay thing by yourself because you'll waste a turn anyway, no matter what. And if you do if you just attack, then more cave gnomes will just spawn in and attack you. Oh yeah, we can talk to this guy. I don't have any torches. We're gonna waste our mind talking to this guy randomly. Do you have any wine? I guess I'll use some wine. Might as well use it. Anyway, here's this guy, Pocket Cat. Well, hello, stranger. How are you doing on this wonderful day? What's so wonderful about it anyway? New day brings new challenges. What is life without challenges? Life sure is peculiar like that, huh? Life is peculiar when you're peculiar. Got that right. I'm liking you already. I know we just met, but I feel the connection forming here already. Hope you don't mind if I ask this straight. Living humans are divided into two groups, yes? There are children of light and those destined to walk under the bright sun. Those who do well in all hardships of life. They have dear humans who they want to return to. Even in the darkest hour, they can feel warmth from their loved ones in their heart and gain extra courage from that. Then in the opposite end of the spectrum, there are people of darkness. Those humans are driven to depression and sorrow because of life's peculiar ways. They've learned how to live with those feelings. In fact, they've grown to love the ever-present darkness within. Those humans will be able to draw energy from darkness. They're not dependent on other people. They only need darkness, their old friend. The darkness is my old friend. Is that a song? Darkness is my old friend. So humans of light or darkness, which one are you? I mean, probably, according to Darcy's backstory, you would say light because she's a holy warrior. But then again, she left her family though. She's technically not a holy knight anymore. I don't know. Let's say light. I see. I'm surprised to hear that, to be honest. I hope you don't let these dungeons affect you in that case. But anyways, I'm a merchant of sorts. I sell precious items and weapons for those in need. The funny thing is, though, I don't want your gold or silver. I will trade items for human children. Bring them to me and I'll make it worth your while. My pockets are very deep, you see. Okay, well, here's a child predator, by the way. In the game. Hello, stranger. I'm not seeing any children with you. Okay. So basically, you can trade children with him. There's a few ways to do that. I mean, obviously, you can sell the girl. You can just do that, by the way, if you're a horrible person. There's a mechanical advantage for it, though. In fact, there's a few things you can do in this game where, like, it's morally reprehensible, but, like, it does give you a mechanical advantage. But, yeah. I don't know. I might as well just get rid of these guys. They're just annoying. They're annoying me now. Get out of here. Just die. Anyway, yeah, Pocket Cat. Pocket Cat is quite a character. There's a whole, like, thing with him, I guess. But basically, yeah, you can just sell the girl. And there's another way to get a child as well. It's kind of like a roundabout way. I don't know if I need to explain it, but, like, basically, you can just create, like, a demon child, basically. I don't know. Probably not something I'll do in this playthrough because it's just kind of like, I don't know, convoluted, you know? I don't know if it's worth it anyway, but you can do that. If you trade that child, then you can trade for items. The items that Pocket Cat actually trades you for is actually pretty useful. One in particular is like a weapon that's pretty strong too, but yeah. Depends if... I don't know. Depends if you want to traffic children, I guess. Anyway. Alright, so we're back at the mines. Take a stone real quick. So I'm gonna take our time a little bit more this time. So I didn't get the chance to really loot this place, so we're gonna do that real quick. Some stones. Stones are, well, not the most useful thing in the world, but they're useful for one function in particular, which is to drop it in certain places. Also, there's a night lurker. Those guys, I do not like. But here you go. Here's another ritual spot. So this is nice. So we can put another blood portal. And you know, because we have the blood portal, we can simply just teleport back to the entrance real quick. And it's just a nice way to just go back and forth. And in particular, so that I can save the game, you know, whenever I want. There's not really a close save here, though. I mean, there's a save here if you use an explosive vial, but I don't have an explosive vial. Also, terrifying presence enter the room. Oh, yeah, he's there. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me just teleport back here. And then teleport back here. Tricked ya. Anyway. Let's see here. What kind of food do we have? Our mushrooms again. I guess we get hungry so quickly. Only one mushroom left. And okay, I don't know. This is why I don't like survival games that much. It's interesting, obviously, because the resources and everything, it makes you, you know, have to make tough decisions, right? But also it's a chore. You know, it's kind of like, I've been here. Dinner's ready, guys. Dinner's ready, children. You know, it's like you're literally it's just real life. You're just cooking. And not really cooking, you're just like grabbing random ingredients from the fridge and eating it as your dinner, you know? It's like it becomes a chore. It's kind of like The Sims, you know? Anyway, what do I want to do? I want to save. It's tedious, but like it's the safest thing to do. So we're gonna run real quick to the save and just simply save. I can't remember what happens if we drop down here. I actually do not remember. Don't you drop down to the prison area actually if you go down here? I could be mistaken. It could be a shortcut. Whatever. Whee! Ow. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I believe so, yeah. If you drop down here, you actually get cigarettes, basically. Which is nice for mine. It's a good thing, you know, smoking does not kill. In this game, anyway. Soul Devour necklace? Oh yeah, so this is the thing that increases my... Okay. So that's what I was thinking when I got the extra Ring of the Race. So the Ring of the Race gives you passive HP regeneration. Soul Devour necklace gives you passive mind regeneration. So if you have both, you can kind of cheese it and just have infinite body and mind. At least, you know, when you're going through the game. I'll try not to cheese that too much. If I get the opportunity, I guess I might do that, but I'm trying not to like destroy the spirit of the game too much anyway. Alright, blanket, and we're here. And the save spot is not here. Oh, I have the keys here. Oh, I thought I didn't have the keys. I do have. I do have. For some reason, I guess I tried to use it on a door where it wouldn't fit. Anyway, we're just gonna sleep here. You can also sleep on the other beds. Doesn't matter, I think. If anything, I'm afraid it might like fix the glitch. You know, like if I save in the other beds, then it might actually fix the glitch, where like you are required to do a coin flip for each bed or something. I don't know. Anyway, so we did that. So what did I want to do? I wanted to go back to the mine. So okay, well, quick way to do that is just simply teleport. Well, it's not the fastest way, but we can run there again. I mean, I guess it's the same amount anyway. I was trying to think, like, we can like go back to the first floor and teleport back, or we can simply just walk there. Probably just walk there. The same, same amount of distance anyway. I told you. You can go on the right, by the way. On the right, there's a dog. It goes like, woo. I guess I'll just spoil it, because I'm probably not going to do it, but you can recruit a doggy, basically. It's pretty strong. The only reason I'm not recruiting it at the moment is because, again, I want to do a thing at the end where I'm open for multiple endings. The dog in particular is sometimes a little bit annoying. It's very strong as well, but also kind of random because you don't control the dog. Dog does whatever it wants. It just sometimes bites the enemy's head off just randomly, or sometimes it hits like it tries to kill like the wrong limb, and then just I don't know. Not a bad party member, however. I just don't want to use the dog in this playthrough. Anyway, what am I doing? I think I wanted to make another torch. If I could. I cannot. Do I have any more torches? I do have one torch. I will use the torch. Alright. Now we're here. So what's the best thing? Probably... Let's see. I could fight that ghost thing. You know, ideally, to fight the ghost thing, I would have... explosive vials. Torch. So this ghost guy. You actually don't fight it directly. We actually want to go over here. As it turns out, but it's, again, something you only know after you play the game multiple times and dying multiple times. I suppose here. Oil. So you actually want to go over here and examine first. There seems to be something underneath the armor. Alright, we'll attack it. So there's an old knight. I guess we'll do this, and just in case, we'll do both. Yeah, I believe if you get rid of the armors, it shouldn't attack again. Alright. So what you think you should do now is to continue attacking, right? The best thing to do actually is, I think, to leave at this point. So I think we should just leave. Let's just leave. You know? I believe so. I guess, well, let's see if it works. Nope. Okay, yeah. The reason why you want to leave is because that guy shows up. So that's why. Hopefully we're gonna leave now. Can we leave? I'd like to leave, please. No. Okay. Don't lose your limbs. I think if they're guarding, they don't lose their limbs, as far as I know. I would like to leave, please. Excuse me, I'd like to leave? Okay, we left. Alright, so that's why we should leave immediately. We didn't take too much damage, so it's okay. And I'm gonna do that again. We're gonna go back into battle. This time the spirit isn't there again, so we always have like a extra turn to just attack some body parts. Do that. As you can imagine, if we get rid of all the armor, it is defeated. I don't want to risk it, so that's why I'm just gonna leave again. If possible. Ideally, I could just leave. I could get rid of the helmet, but I don't know if I attack the helmet, will it... Oh, that's interesting. Because I got rid of the leg armor, I can't move now. That's interesting. Anyway. By the way, the reason why I'm doing this is... Oh, because of that, yeah. If you try to go through that area, then the ghost spawns. So, that's why you gotta get rid of this guy. Oh, come on! Really? I was trying to attack the... I don't know. Alright, we'll try to run. Hopefully you don't get, like, our limbs cut off. That's the title of the stream, by the way. I'm trying not to get my limbs cut off. If possible. That'd be great. Okay, now I attack you. More helmet. And there you go. Look at him. Like a mummy. And now he's dead. Great. I use a soul stone here. I actually did use soul stone on him in the past, but I believe it doesn't do anything. It would be cool if you have like a ghost knight soul, but no, a normal soul. Anyway, that allows you to go over here, and we met this guy before. He's an alchemist. I guess we can talk to him and waste our mind, by the way, by me reading dialogue. I also wonder, well, I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but I've had streams in the past where my chat broke. Hopefully my chat isn't broken. Terrifying presence entered the room. I didn't notice like it froze a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, you were the one creeping the shadows earlier. My name is Nosramis, an alchemist living down here. Pleased to meet you. You cannot quite tell the alchemist is a woman or a man. Something in the statue seems almost otherworldly or ancient. My apologies. Having to resort to brute force like that. My studies here are hundreds of years old, you see, and I cannot let just anyone pass down here. So, he or they are responsible for having that giant knight guard this place. I'm looking for a person, even though I already did. I guess technically you're supposed to like talk to this guy before you find the guard, but... Right, I think I know who you mean. I don't meddle with anything that happens in the upper floors, but I think the person you're looking for is located in dungeons just a few floors down. I'd hurry if I was you. He seems to be an incredible person, but his time is running short. I would appreciate some work in peace, if you don't mind. How long have you been here? Oh, I've been here for so long. Feels like an eternity. What are you studying? My studies. I study all fields of knowledge, just like all scientists should. My studies have taught me much about blood magic, deities, gods, and other such obvious subjects. At the moment, I'm most interested in nature and the heartbeat of the earth. People in this age don't know that nature is being lost and that they're heading for extinction. That is one reason I stepped down to this darkness. There's still a primal rule of the nature very much alive here. Primal rule of the nature? Or primal, rule of nature? Primal rule of nature? Rules of nature! So why are you staying here? Why? What a silly question. This place is actually very crucial to my studies. In all of my years, I have not found a place where you could still feel the presence of the gods so vividly as here. As far as the inconvenience of having a laboratory underground, well, people are suckers for convenience. They think the more convenient the better, they end up throwing away what's truly good. Convenient? Is that? There's still typos. Anyway. Limitations force creativity. How do you stay sane in this darkness? It's supposed to be dark here. We'd be in trouble if these dungeons were as bright as day. That's the game, idiot. Alright, well. Okay, well he's just a lore guy. He's more important like in... basically in a specific mode. Basically. To summarize, but... You know, he's just a guy. There are a few potions here. You find a purple vial. What's a purple vial do again? Actually, don't remember. Purple vial. Purple vial. Purple vial. A vial full of purple colored liquid. Slowly working but potent poison. Oh, I guess you throw it at people. That's what it is. Alchemy potions are a red vial. I'm getting so much red vials, by the way. A green vial. An explosive vial. Oh, that's good. I would like to have that. So I guess the best time to have used it was actually right before. If you use the explosive vial on the old knight, it's probably one of the fastest ways to kill it. Because it's an AoE, you know? Can you imagine? Let's see. What was the green vial? Vial full of green color liquid. The smell makes your muscles contract and heightens your senses. Okay, there's some kind of buff. I'm not sure actually. I've never actually used that. I guess so. I guess I'm good. Oh, got lucky. The Scroll of the Wizards. You're a wizard, Harry. What does it do? Learn the secrets of greater blood magic. Secrets that only the most committed wizards learn in time. Sure thing. I'll just get that to Darsh real quick. I believe that's a passive. I got that before in previous playthroughs. So it's a passive, I think. I remember my first playthrough. Again, I keep referring to my first play. It's the most memorable playthrough in my head. But like my first playthrough, I got this actually. I got the greater blood magic. Years spent studying blood magic give me the ability to use magic more efficiently. So it's a passive actually that enhances your other skills. So now you notice we have greater hurting. I don't remember what other effects it has. Oh, I guess we'll see if it's relevant. But yeah, it basically enhances some of your magic spells. So I believe greater hurting, basically it costs less to use. So not too bad to use. I remember getting that my first playthrough, but I didn't have any spells. So I thought, it gave me spells, but like it didn't. So like I was really confused. You think like something like a scroll of wizards will give you some kind of wizard ability, but it actually doesn't. It's annoying. Oh yeah, something I didn't mention. You can always talk, by the way. You can talk to yourself. Talk to yourself, but the voice inside won't save your sanity. Yeah. You can talk to the guard. The guard seems to be lost in his thoughts. Oh, sorry. Did you say something? Neither. And you also try talking to Ragmadir. He says nothing. Tough crowd. Anyway, also we're hungry again. Guess you notice as well, the hungrier we get, the more this status effect shows up. Fork and knife. Basically, you get a debuff. That's why I keep eating your hungry boys. Otherwise, they get weak. Also, there's a chest here. Doesn't seem to be locked. However, I would appreciate if you didn't take anything from there. He's saying not to do that. It would be kind of rude, you know? It's his stuff, even though we took everything else, but don't worry about it. Thank you. Over here. This. Something on an empty scroll. Oh, that's the kind of like a hint on how to use the empty scrolls. But, yes. I remember I got the empty scroll my first time, but then I lost it because I died, you know, in this playthrough, so I don't have it anymore. Verifying talisman. None of this. You find empty scroll on the table. Is that guaranteed? Wait, I never actually got that. Wait, does it usually say that? I don't remember. Huh. Well, that's very powerful, actually. Empty scroll, again, very powerful. You basically can, if you have a quill, which I think I do, you can use it and just write on it, and then basically you can get almost any item in the game, and especially like strong items. I guess I'm not going to use it right now. I don't know what I would use it for at the moment. I'll save it for now, I guess. Assuming I don't die, but... Several pages left here as well. You find book pages too. I think that's just a crafting recipe or crafting item. I believe you collect all the book pages, you create something. Here's a Hexen. So here's another Hexen. If you didn't find the first Hexen, it'll be here. So you have to get past like a quite, you know, tough boss fight in the first place to get here anyway. So either way, it's not easy. Books here again. Sure. I'll just flip the coin. Ah, damn it. Wait. Oh well, whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna come back here anyway. So we either win or lose. We get nothing. Whatever. That's okay. All right, we got an empty scroll though, so that's good. Now I wonder if I should save again. Oh, good idea. Oh, chroma. No. Should I just risk it? I don't know. Because there's one more thing I want to do here. But things could end badly if we're not careful. Okay, fine. We'll fight this thing. We have party members, right? We have party members. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Get rid of your arms, please. And you're dead. Okay. I could just attack a torso. I don't know. I think if you don't get rid of the arms, though, you might give the opportunity for the monsters to attack you anyway. Because again, they can attack you even if you kill them. You know, if you lower the HP to 0 and everything, but they have still use of their arms, they can do like a desperation attack, I believe. I don't know how it works exactly, but I think that's what happens. Here, there's nothing else. Dead end. Bottle of whiskey and cabbage. Alright, well, just in case. I don't know. Does this enemy... I don't know. Anyway, I guess we'll see. I don't remember. But there's an enemy here, basically. A cold draft can be felt coming from behind the door. The door seems to be locked. Well, we can use a small key, which I think I have at least one. But why do that when we could just simply kill the door, you know? And since we're here, actually, again, I'm not going to cheese this every single time. But since we're here, we might as well heal a little bit. You know? Just a little bit. Okay. Again, I don't want to stall too much, though. I'm wasting, you know, daylight here. So might as well just continue. But if you really wanted to, you definitely make use of those rings. I tend to get very early, you know? I feel like those are pretty, like, rare rings. You know, the healing ring and the mind healing ring. But if you get them early, you can just kind of cheese it, really. Just start a battle with, like, an enemy. Like a door, or like an enemy like with no limbs or whatever, and then just stand there, and then you get free healing. Anyway, so we're here. Oh, hungry. Might as well have a last meal before we die. Have some cabbage. Have some turnips. Not very filling, I guess. Trying try not to waste too much of the food, because they're definitely like meat pie and dried meat. As it turns out, they heal a lot, but ironically enough, it's a weird mechanic. But like, if your hunger goes too low, you get debuffed and everything. But sometimes you want your hunger to go a little bit low, otherwise you're wasting your food, right? You feel like you can't really like. There's no like over food. If that makes sense. There's no over healing for like hunger, which I wish there was. You know, kind of like TF2 in a way. But I wish there was, because it feels like you're wasting food if you eat like something like grilled meat. You know, which I imagine heals a lot. From experience, you know, I know that heals for a lot. But like sometimes you don't want to heal it if your character's not that hungry, right? So it just wastes a lot of the food. Use it too early. I don't know. Have an egg. Anyway, you will give me an egg. Alright. So, this is probably a bad idea, but let's see what happens. I'm gonna look for this shiny thing on the water. You know, what's the worst that can happen?